have another pop culture news article item I wanted to cover. If you don't mind sharing my screen. So this is something interesting I was alerted to by actually a viewer and a friend of the show. Um, she sent me some information about this, and she said, "Did you hear about this comics themed restaurant that's in Phoenix?" And I said, "Why, no, I have not. Please tell me more." So this is an article. It's on azcentral.com. And it's basically Avengers Assemble. Here's what to expect at Phoenix's new comic book themed restaurant. Comics X Restaurant in Desert Ridge will be the chain's first U.S. spot. Comics X, a new comic themed restaurant, bar, and shop, opens at Desert Ridge Marketplace. Actually, open on Wednesday, December 4th. And it features a whole bunch of interesting stuff. Let me get over here and we'll take a look at some of their photos. They've got a bunch of big figurines of different characters from the comics and the movies. There's Rocket right there. Let's see if we close this out. Let's see if we go to full screen. Well, that didn't work. Now did it? That's not what I wanted. I thought it would go to full screen and we could see the photos a little bit better. But anyhow, it's a comics themed restaurant, and it is open in Phoenix, Arizona, for our viewers and listeners who actually live in the Phoenix, Arizona area. We are an Arizona-based show, so this is kind of in our backyard, so it's something fun that we would cover. There's a fun Iron Man. I haven't had a chance to check this out. Here's a Batman and a Catwoman. Looks like they've got some fun decor, some Simpsons characters. There's Wonder Woman, Captain America. They've got a Captain America display. Anyhow, looks like something fun to check out in the Phoenix area. So it's called Comics X, and it's at the Desert Ridge Marketplace, and it's in Phoenix, Arizona for our viewers and listeners who live in the area. Something kind of fun, but a comic-themed restaurant. Had you heard about this at all, Eric, before I sent you the news item, or?
No, before you said anything, I had no idea about this. And you said it's going to be at Desert Ridge, right? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
At Desert Ridge. I know where that is. In fact, that's actually really close to where my brother works. My brother works at the Musical Instrument Museum, which is right down the street from Desert Ridge. So it is kind of like a tourist hotspot. And that'll be cool. You know, I'm already thinking maybe we could do a live class from there sometime. We can talk to the manager.
Yeah.
Try to do something like that, because that'd be a lot of fun. We can maybe even do a review of the restaurant and stuff. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I definitely want to check it out.
Well, and we're talking about coming up with a reason for the two of us to be like in the same room at the same time and do the show. That would be a very fun opportunity and something that would totally fit with our, the theme of the show and what we cover. So
yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
So if people are interested, you can definitely, it's called Comics X. But again, this item is on azcentral.com. So something fun to check out.
Very cool. And PJ from Orville Nation stopped by. He said, Retro Rogues, the best channel on YouTube. Thank you, PJ. Thank you, Orville Nation.
Thank you.
As always, you are our biggest supporter out here. So we always appreciate the kudos from you, and also the quality that you do on your channel. Anybody that's not aware of Orville Nation, please go check them out. They do actor interviews. They had a great interview with Corin Nemec that comes to mind. They've had multiple actors. They had the actor who played Martog, the actor who played Icheb. They've interviewed them. Plus, they just have tons of fans, tons of people just like you, and they'll even put them on the show. The panel that I did, it was all kinds of people in terms of their level of content. You know what I mean? So they're very inclusive. PJ, who organized Orville Nation, is a real leader in that regard, and it's a great friend of the show. So thank you so much for the kind words, PJ. We really appreciate it, and all your support.
And again, I want to encourage everyone. Thanks, Orville Nation, for contributing to the chat. Anyone who participates in the chat tonight, you're entered into a drawing to win this sketch here of Spider-Ham. This is a sketch I actually did this morning. This one's kind of interesting because you can see all the construction lines. So for kind of a process here, you want to dissect how I might throw something together. you can actually maybe pull some interesting observations from that. So thank you again, everyone who comments and is part of the show. It makes it more fun and entertaining for everyone.